guys, today we're here to chat all about sun protection for oily skin. I'm going to be letting you know a few of my favorite moisturizers that have SPF, along with some straight up SPFs that don't feel greasy or heavy on your skin. They don't make your makeup slip off. Some of them are mattifying and then some of them are just really nice and lightweight. I already have a full video dedicated to moisturizers that I really like for oily skin. Some of them have SPF, so I will link to them down below. And my 30,000 subscriber giveaway is still happening, so I will link to that. But let's go ahead and get started. The first that I want to mention is from Coppertone. This is from their Clearly Sheer line. It is a straight up SPF, so it's not a moisturizer as well, but this has an SPF of 50 in there, which is amazing. And it says that it is lightweight and breathable and it will not cause breakouts, and I have been really pleased with this. I feel that it absorbs into the skin so quickly, which I really like, and it leaves my skin feeling like smooth, and I wouldn't say exactly matte, but more of like kind of a satin finish. And there's just nothing worse than when you put on sunscreen and it just feels so greasy. But keep in mind, with any SPF, you are going to need to continue to reapply throughout the day to get the most out of it. Up next, from Vichy, this is their Aqualia Thermal Sunscreen. It is a 24-hour hydrating fortifying lotion. Although it does say it is 24 hours, of course you still need to continue to reapply throughout the day. This one has an SPF of 25 in there, and this is sort of a hybrid moisturizer and sunscreen. If you look online, it does recommend this for dry skin, but I still don't feel like it has a really heavy feeling. It still does feel really lightweight, absorbs into the skin quite quickly, and it has a really nice cooling feeling, which is really relieving on a hot day. If you have incredibly oily skin, I may not recommend you using this under makeup, but I think on a beach day or a day that you're not wearing any makeup and you do want to wear something that's moisturizing but also has the SPF kick in there, I think that this is a great option. And Vichy makes great skincare, so you know that their sunscreen is going to be good too. From the brand Myshell, this is an awesome brand because they check a lot of really nice boxes: gluten-free, vegan, and cruelty-free, but at the same time there's ingredients in there that are good for your skin. This is an SPF of 17. It is their Daily Defense Cream. It's part of their sun protection line. It says it is for normal skin, but again, I do feel like this is totally suitable if you have oily skin. This one is not a moisturizer, it's a straight up SPF, and it's not really a newer brand, but I feel like it started to pick up momentum recently, and I have been really enjoying a lot of the skincare I have tried from them. If you are wondering how you're going to reapply sunscreen throughout the day when you've got a full face of makeup on, this may be the answer to that. It is from Color Science. I actually reviewed their powder foundation a while back, which I will link to down below, but this is their Sunforgettable Broad Spectrum SPF Loose Mineral Sunscreen. This isn't something that I would necessarily recommend you use on its own, but if you are in a situation where you're wearing makeup and there's no way you can go ahead and like glob on sunscreen over your face of makeup, this is a nice option. I know there's a lot of talk about whether or not this kind of product works, but I think that even if it does add a little additional sun protection in the case where you have makeup on and there's no way you put sunscreen on over it and this is your option, I really like this. I like that it also mattifies. I took this on vacation with me and I wore SPF in the day, but when I wanted to touch up, I always reached for this, and I thought it's just such a genius idea. Another item that I used a lot on vacation is from Clarins. This is an SPF, not a moisturizer, but it has UV 50. It is an oil-free sunscreen multi-protection, and it is so lightweight. As you know, Clarins makes some of my favorite sunscreen, and this is a welcome addition to my Clarins collection. Mixes in really well with like a tinted moisturizer, with your moisturizer, just on your face alone. But what I really like about it is just how lightweight it feels on my skin. I do feel like if you have dry skin or normal skin, you could totally use this. I do not think it's mattifying by any means. It's not necessarily something I would use on a daily basis, but while I was on vacation, I really liked it because it gave me tons of sun protection but didn't feel heavy on my skin. A moisturizer that is completely empty that I have talked about so many times and I rave about and recommend over and over again is from Paula's Choice. This is their Skin Balancing Ultra Sheer Daily Defense. It's for normal, oily, and combination skin. This is a moisturizer, has SPF 30, and this is one of my favorite daily creams. I've got a few that I'm working through right now, but I 100% plan to repurchase this. When people ask me for a moisturizer that has SPF and that is mattifying, this is what I go for. I wouldn't say it's as mattifying as like a mattifying primer necessarily, but it does not feel greasy. It feels super lightweight, and I do feel like it helps with oil control. It's quite affordable as well. I think it's under $30. Paula's Choice does such good skincare, and this is like one of my favorite things from them. From Murad, I have their Oil Control Modifier. This is an SPF 15, and I really like this. Again, a kind of hybrid moisturizer SPF. Definitely feels more like an SPF because it is on the quite thick side, so it almost has the texture of maybe a primer. It works really, really well under makeup, but just be warned, the texture is thick, but if you have oily skin, it is really nice. From Garnier, this is a great drugstore option. It is the Moisture Rescue Actively Hydrating Daily Lotion. It has SPF 15 in there, so this is a skincare item. I will say that this is maybe more suited for people with combination skin because it's not mattifying, but it is lightweight. So some of these are good at mattifying. They're all generally lightweight and good for oily skin, but not all of them are going to control your oil. So it's just a matter of what you're looking to get out of your SPF. But I do really like this. I think it is a good price. You get tons of product in here. It's an SPF 15, and anything that adds a little extra SPF without you having to do any work I think is really important because we can totally forget to do that in our routine sometimes. So this is a great option. Another great one for combination skin is the L'Oreal Revitalift Bright Reveal Brightening Daily Lotion. This has SPF 30, and again, I don't feel like this has mattifying properties necessarily, but I also don't feel like it contributes to any oil production on my skin. It has a nice lightweight feel, and the nice thing about this as well is I think it has glycolic acid in it or something. There's some ingredient in there. I can't remember what it is in this line, but it has good skincare ingredients in there that are also going to help brighten your skin while moisturizing and protecting with the SPF 30. So those are a few of my favorite SPFs suitable for oily skin. Be sure to wear your SPF every day. And if you don't think you're gonna do it, get one of the moisturizers that have the SPF in there, because even if you're not gonna reapply it, you're at least gonna start your day with a little bit of sun protection. Not only do we wanna avoid things that are cosmetic, like fine lines, wrinkles, dark spots, darkening up your acne marks, but of course you wanna protect yourself from skin cancer and other things that can happen to you that we can actively work to prevent on our skin and keep ourselves safe and healthy. Be sure to let me know any of your recommendations down below, and if you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!